Mr. Producer.
All right, dude. So
Don't forget this guy.
I just hit the play button, right?
The two red lights on the channels are on?
Yep.
And the red light on the lower right is on?
Yes, sir.
All right, then hit play.
Boom.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the pilot that is The State of Wayne. This is my new solo show. We have Jason Ludowski. Is that how you pronounce it?
It's Lieski.
Lieski. And see, that's why I like him. I just met this person. He is a friend of a friend via alcoholism.
I like to drink.
Current alcoholism. Not any 12-step program or anything like that. We're just, we're good. We're friends. We just met, and I'm glad to have found somebody outside of the comedy community, whatever you people would like to call yourselves, and somebody who can do this show with me. We barely know each other, so this is going to be a learning process for us and you. Isn't that fun? Guys, this podcast is brought to you, we got a big sponsor. Do you know this, Jason? We got a new sponsor.
No way.
Right out the gate. Guys, this podcast is brought to you by Nike. Nike, your kids sweat on the field, and our kids sweat in shops. Nike. Thank you to Nike. We got LeBron scheduled for a few weeks out. Yeah.
Oh,
also,
wow.
Big news. Big things popping here over on the State of Wayne. Now, guys, we didn't do much show prep for this one, it being a pilot episode and us being ill-prepared and pilot episodes sucking by nature. So this is really just, we're swinging for the fences with this one. We are. Did you see anything in the news that irritated you to the point that you would like to talk about it, Jason?
Yeah, LeBron James is coming on this podcast.
It's big news. It's big news. We wanted to, like I said, come out swinging, and we had to talk with his agents, his publicist, and they were like, you know what, we feel like this show would be a great vehicle for LeBron to reach other people. We're trying to get into the Alabama trailer park type humans.
Yeah.
And they were like, we got you, State of Wayne. Episode 1, let them know that LeBron's coming on, and within the first 20 episodes, that's our guarantee to the people. LeBron James will be on this show within the first 20 episodes, guys. Heard it here first. Anywho, I didn't really, it felt like a slow news day. Not a whole lot going on out there. We're recording on video, aren't we, Jason?
Yeah. Let me zoom in on your face real quick.
Oh, we do it. Video check. Look at me. Hey.
Yep. Hey.
This is what pays the bills. I might practice comedy, but let's be honest. If I do become successful, it's because of these good looks. I'm going to ride these looks all the way to retirement. Hopefully. Oh, no. I actually recently started getting back in the gym because I'm a fat fuck.
I went for first bike ride of the summer, really. Oh.
Hey, can you hear yourself on there? Technical difficulty,
check.
like I said.
Check.
Now, Jason here did go to NYU Film School, but he surprisingly does not.
I'm very incompetent. It's show fright.
Yeah, not a whole lot of experience with the podcast microphones. He's only been to Guitar Center once or twice.
And I can play Smoke on the Water.
Ooh, look at you. I tried to do that. My fingers are I'm just so not good. When I pick up an instrument, I feel like I have a learning disability.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like
get it away from me.
I feel like I have a learning disability all the time.
Yeah. Well, you don't look like it, Jason.
Thank you.
Sometimes. Oh, yeah. So we don't have any real show formats. We do plan on adding what they call the business production value to the show in the future. This TV will be used as a graphic. I will make more sense and be more coherent with my thoughts.
I have an idea.
Jason has an idea. Look at us. We're already getting there, guys.
Since there's not a second camera, what we could do is we could just put a picture of my face on there.
We could do that. And then just have, like, the State of Wayne underneath it.
Yeah. My face and your name.
I feel like that's appropriate. I really do. I would rather people be confused about me. That way, you might get attacked in public.
Ooh, you know what'd be
kind of the point.
to get me in trouble.
Just to be recognized in public, and I like the odds are in favor of it being antagonistic as opposed to congratulatory. I really just don't see people coming to us like, that was a great podcast, Wayne. You really made a lot of sense.
You did a great job.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I seem like, you motherfucker!
Well, we'll see after the LeBron James episode goes.
That is going to give us a lot of pull within the media entertainment complex, as I've come to call it. First steps LeBron, second steps Disney Channel show.
Wow.
Disney. I mean, does Disney Channel still? I mean, a Disney Plus show, I guess, would be the thing these days. Do you remember the Disney Channel?
I remember that they did like the thing with the wand.
The wand?
Yeah.
Yes, the wand. Do you remember Zoog Disney with the little robot characters?
Zoog Disney?
Yeah, it was when they were first indoctrinating us on the internet.
I don't remember Zoog.
Yeah. One was like named .com, and then one was like www. Yeah,
What?
it was all
No,
like internet themed.
It's called Zoog?
Yeah, ZOOG Disney.com.
Do I have to do like spell out DOT.com? Let's see.
Yeah, he's a producer. He's asking me for... I'm the on-air talent. You're the disembodied voice that finds shit out.
I'm trying to find Zoog. Zoog Disney.
Does it come up, or am I imagining shit?
It's a very old internet forum, and the first person's signature says "cookie om nom nom."
That sounds appropriate. Are you looking... You're not on the dark web, are you, Jason?
Yeah, I buy.
Is that your go-to browser? Is that your default browser?
Yeah, I only use Tor, so I can look up Zoog Disney memes.
I also recently switched to Tor Brave as my default browser. Because
I don't even know what that is.
I swear to God, I've done it 3 times because I think Microsoft just secretly goes in there like, no, you're going to use Edge if you want to see a PDF, you fucking peasant.
You know what I use is Internet Explorer.
Really? Look at you.
I like to
thinking forward.
I like to be retro. Yeah, that's kind of what I really like to be as a forward-thinking person that's stuck 20 years in the past.
I bet you send a lot of faxes too, don't you?
You would be surprised.
Still firing up some free 40 hours of AOL.
I sent like 4 or 5 faxes right before I came over here today.
What were those faxes? Pictures of your... Anywho.
I
know. I received 3 of them because I also have a fax that I utilize.
What kind of faxes have you been sending lately?
Japan, man. You know that's still a big thing in Japan, right?
Sending faxes?
Yeah, they still use it a lot in the business world.
What do they send?
I can only imagine.
Probably like cartoon drawings of Zoog Disney.
Yes.
Zoog Disney's still big in Japan. I actually just looked this up. Zoog Disney is huge in Japan right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're talking about a branding method. We're going to have the people fact checker produce a branding platform for the Disney Channel in the early 90s, back when they had shows such as Even Stevens.
Ooh, that was a good one.
And Boy Meets World.
Do you remember that?
I'm a sucker for Boy Meets World.
That still is a good show.
Yeah.
Do you remember that movie Smart House?
I do. Yeah, it was this time period, back when they had the movie a month.
Oh, yeah. It was every single month.
Yeah. They were just shitting money all over there. Like, how many children can we gather
How many trips
to have these adults manage?
How many trips do you think they had, like, solely because of the Disney Channel, kids going to Disneyland or Disney World? Because they didn't really do a lot of the Disney World, Disneyland stuff on the Disney Channel that I remember.
I think Disney World is in itself its own marketing entity. Like, it's like, we know you give us a lot of money outside of vacation time, but if you could, like, carve out once or twice for your 3 children to just come down here and drop $5-7K. It's affordable. We'll put you up in a little fuck box up in the Magic Kingdom.
It's really no AC.
Yeah. What else is in Orlando?
Alligators.
Yeah, I see that. Alligators. Please pardon the dog with the camera. He's not exactly concerned with production.
That's actually the 3rd member of the pod.
Yes, that's Barrett. He will be meandering about the zone indefinitely because Daddy can't afford daycare. But you can help with that by subscribing and liking this show and donating. I'm sure we'll have some apparatus for that set up. Until then, Venmo me at Wayne McCracken. I fight for whatever fight it is you want me to fight. Just put money in my pocket and I will fight that fight. I'm a man of no principle. Kind of. No, I'm kidding. I do have principle. I just don't like to show it because principle isn't funny. What's funny is demolishing everything. Speaking of demolishing everything, what do you think about this UFO business in the news these days, Jason?
They call them something different now, don't they?
I think the UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, I think is another term that our great and noble intelligentsia in the media like to refer to. But like the Pentagon's coming out and being like, yeah, these are real. and then like media's talking about it. I don't know. I get suspicious of anything that is on the news and that much.
I mean, if we survived a global pandemic, the least they could do is show us some UFO videos and say, here you go. You guys didn't do anything for a year, so we're going to acknowledge that aliens do exist. Oh, I've been reaching out to Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
Have you? Have
you
heard a response?
Yeah, he actually said after the LeBron James episode, he wants to come on next.
Okay, so we've got Tom DeLonge booked for after LeBron James.
Yep.
Things are looking up on this show. I actually just saw it pop up on your screen, the email from his people. So that'll be nice.
Did you hear that you got mail?
We're the hottest ticket in town. We get quick responses from all the top celebrities, including Tom DeLonge. He's the top. Him and LeBron James, they're on equal footing.
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge.
LeBron
James.
I don't know who's more famous.
Probably LeBron.
I'm Team DeLonge.
Team DeLonge?
I'm Team DeLonge.
That sounds like something you shouldn't put into Google.
Should I Google it?
No, I think that's just going to come up with a bunch of shit with, like, Harry Reid. Like, wasn't he, like, emailing with one of those guys that manages Hillary Clinton and has been known to fuck kids?
Tom DeLonge, come on our podcast. It's going to be a fun time.
John Podesta is who I'm referring to. Inside baseball here, Jason. We know the names of the people. Now, what do you think of the current world where we're at with? Actually, I don't want to talk about that.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know what was going on there. I feel like it was a slow news day once again. Not a whole lot of shit going on. The Democrats suck. The Republicans suck. We all know this.
Yeah.
These aren't really things to talk about. Any good movie? Have you seen a good movie?
I watched a really shitty movie recently. It was kind of like a Conjuring movie.
Like one of those like kind of modern day B-roll horror films?
Yeah. It's one of those ones that they like put out in the summertime, so a bunch of teenagers go spend $15 at the movie theater on Friday night. That was
also you're gonna get laid.
Yeah.
When you're a junior in high school.
Well,
it is the play.
I was one of those kids back in the day.
I think we all were.
And I never got laid because of it.
No.
I was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
No, but it was the concept of it was really cool. This chick got possessed by a demon, but the demon said that she was like Mary, Mother Mary, Jesus' mom. I don't really know how all that works, but turns out it was a demon the whole time instead. That was the movie.
Sounds like it could be made into a porno.
Yeah.
I think it could definitely be that.
Oh, you know what? I was just watching a porno. That's what it was.
I
watch them for the storyline.
Nice. Storylines in pornos are important. They give you an attachment to the characters and the cast involved. It makes the nut that much better. It truly does. You children, you live here in an age of click-throughs and like, oh, I'm just gonna get a preview of the scene that one, click, and I'm there, and you know.
Well, that's how it was.
You used to have to work for it. You used to have to get up and press rewind on the VCR. And then go back and press, and then go back, and then get up again and go back and press rewind again 45 seconds later. Ad infinitum.
I'm surprised that no one ever invented like a VCR that was specifically designed around watching pornos on VHS.
I think VCRs were designed because of pornos. Did you not know this?
I didn't.
Yeah, you remember there used to be Laserdisc and what was the other one?
Betamax.
Yeah, there you go. Betamax and Laserdisc, and then the one the porno industry goes with is the format that wins out. This is true. This is like they decide. The porno industry has historically been the decider of which at-home media consumption.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
like HD DVDs and Blu-rays. They started making pornos and Blu-rays, and that was great because then you could see like the C-section scars.
Oh yeah.
Under the tit scars.
Yep.
The plastic surgery. Although out in LA, they do have some very, very talented surgeons. They had those scars well now. The C-section surgeons, not so much. They seem to just do hack jobs down there and be like, well, fuck it.
Well, I mean, what's the alternative is that, a chick gets blown out for the rest of her life, right?
Blown up or blown out?
Just, if she doesn't get the C-section, it's, ground zero.
Well, I don't know. It seems like a resilient organ from what I can tell.
Yeah, I guess I've never
Look at Mia Khalifa. She still has a career. I mean, who just bought? I did see this. What's it? Riley Reid. Everybody loves Riley. We've all seen Riley Reid. We're all aware. If you're not, you're lying.
You're totally lying. I bet you my father knows who Riley Reid is.
Demographic, and they are all aware of who Riley Reid is. She just bought like a $5 million house out in the hills of Cali.
I didn't know that. I know.
Good for her.
I know she was getting married, and a bunch of reply guys were chirping at her on Twitter.
She was getting married.
Yeah, she's getting like some.
Sounds like a bad business decision.
Well, I mean,
you think she made him sign a prenup?
I think that like he's gonna have to just deal with the fact that she's gonna get blown out by like just dudes
Well, he's come to terms with that already. I mean, she was there.
He was probably. Do you think he was a fan of her before he met her?
I mean, who isn't?
That's true.
You know, like, I mean, I've never met a guy who goes, Riley Reid, you.
Yuck!
Yeah, I don't want none of that. Get that shit out of here. She is unacceptable.
She is so acceptable. She's
exceptionally acceptable.
She is she's great.
Yeah, and she's talented, you know, like...
Like I
said, it takes a resilient vagina to do that kind of work.
Sometimes I'm watching her films, and her acting is great.
You know what all this equipment that I just introduced you to, and you barely know how to use, also doubles as?
Do you want me to try to figure something out?
It's a Chatterbait.
Oh, is it? We're live on Chatter. We're live on Chatterbait.
This is how we reach audience. We can get a stripper just to stand there and do shit to her vagina. Yeah, we'll throw it on Chatterbait too.
Can we like make those like token noises
we'll
really loud?
Pay her, you know, we probably won't do it for free. But I'm sure we could find
a cheap one though. Cheap one.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I used to work in the strip industry. I've got friends in the strip industry, and they say that the OnlyFans accounts have really given these ladies a sense of freedom.
You know what I think is kind of funny about the OnlyFans thing is that any chick. I'm a big Twitter guy myself. But any chick that has an OnlyFans...
What's your Twitter handle? Tell the people.
My Twitter is @LAJUICEKEY. It's kind of a play on my weird Polish last name, which is Lieski. That's why probably Wayne didn't know what it was, because it's fucking weird.
I do like Polish people. I find them to be fun to drink with.
But I like to have fun. I like to goof off.
The Polish and the Irish are long-lost cousins, maybe somewhere down the lineage.
Are you Irish?
My last name's McCracken.
Oh, shit. I completely forgot your last name.
Yeah. No, I, too, suffer from Irish genetics.
But the going back to the OnlyFans thing, every chick talks about if they're in the top whatever percentage, you know, like top 0.1%. I want to know, like, the bottom 50%. I want to see how bad it gets.
You too.
It's like
probably pretty desperate for the old attention down there at the bottom 50% of the OnlyFans account.
I guess I just want to see truly how bad it gets.
Fat dudes, we can make fun of dudes for being fat and BB dubs.
I'm a little bit bigger.
Probably a lot of food play. I imagine food play is down towards the bottom.
You know, believe it or not, I actually have a food play OnlyFans account.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's called Fat Guy.
If you shout this out and it doesn't exist, you're going to destroy trust within the community on day one, which is what we're going for.
Yeah, all right. So it's fatboyfoods at onlyfans.org.
Fatboyfoods at onlyfans.org?
Yeah, it's a business email.
It's a business email.
Yeah.
Did you go with an LLC or did you get an S corp?
I haven't really done the.
You're just calling it about.
Yeah, I'm just calling it. I've already ruined the trust.
Yeah, no, there was no trust begin with, so we're good. Trust is fleeting, and we don't expect to get that till around 200 episodes, which will be well after LeBron James has been on this show.
And Tom DeLonge. We're probably gonna have like ex-presidents, Jimmy Carter.
One day.
Hillary Clinton.
Be exalted as the intelligentsia.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. The intelligentsia.
It's one of my favorite words. I use it derogatorily most of the time.
What does it mean?
People who think that they're very smart, like social intellectual elites, I guess would be a good way. Like, you know, when they come out and say things like, "You're fucking dumb if you think that COVID-19 came from a lab, fucking peasant."
I think that I might be one of these people.
They're incorrect every single time.
I think I might be one of these people.
But it's not. It didn't come from a lab. It did come from a lab.
Well, we don't know.
No, but we're like here's the thing. Like, it was derided as fucking ridiculous, 10 months ago.
Yeah.
And now it's completely factual. And, like, a lot of smart people 10 months ago were going, no, we need to look at this. And they were getting thrown off of the internet and all sorts, the deplatforming and canceling culture and all that. All that jazz that we want to incite you people with to click on this shit. Our headline's going to be SJW destroyed by fucking Godzilla. Some fun shit like that. No, but and now it's coming. It's coming out that strong possibility it came from a lab. There's a lot of genetic sequencing and splicing in there. That was like, this shit didn't come from a bat.
We're both very familiar with these concepts. We
No, I'm not. I just
I read about a lot of it online.
Okay.
So I kind of like have a theoretical master's in that.
Theoretical master's.
Yeah, it's not a real master's degree, but.
Yes.
I read a lot about it on
Is
Wikipedia.
It like a step above or below the University of Phoenix Online?
I think it's more of like a DeVry University kind of deal.
Like a lateral step.
Yeah, like basically, if you pay it's how much money you pay them, and that's what kind of degree you get. Like a bachelor's is $1,000, and a master's is $10,000. And I have 10 master's degrees through these people.
Look at you.
I'm
fucking scholar.
Yep. And then I went to the NYU Film School.
Yeah, obviously.
And did
to explore your creative side.
Yeah, to do a dissertation on how to really bomb on a podcast.
You're not bombing. It's okay. Like, trust me. Like the first, I've been doing comedy and shit for 4 years, and the first 4 years has been a bomb in its entirety. But we're on the upswing. Because we're here.
It's good. It's going better, I thought, than I thought it was going to go. Yeah. At least already.
Well, low expectations are the key to happiness. Because you always exceed them, no matter how shit.
It's a good thing.
You'll wake up in a year from now and be getting a potty or whatever bullshit award things.
Oh my God, the potty awards.
See, you're already getting excited about this idea that I don't think should ever happen.
No, well, I just want to get an award that's called a potty.
Then in 50 years, they'll be just as irrelevant as the Oscars. Nobody gives a shit about the potties anymore, man. We're getting the info beamed into our fucking neurons, man.
Question. If you could, let's say tomorrow, like robot eyes were like a possible thing that you could get and it's affordable.
Were you talking Star Trek Next Generation style? I forget the African American.
Jodie LaForge.
Yeah, that gentleman.
No, I guess what I'm talking about is like X-ray vision or like laser beam eyes. I would sign up for that shit immediately.
Yeah, I would feel forced to. Like, we're talking true cyberpunk future.
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely not want other people to have shit that I don't have.
No.
Including, but not limited to, X-ray vision.
Or
powers.
laser beam eyes.
Laser beam eyes. Ooh. Yeah. Like Gambit. And Louis J.
Cyclops?
Well, Cyclops. Now, that's one eye, right?
No.
Oh, that's the X-Men.
I
thought that was Gambit.
No, Gambit's the one that has the stick and the cards that he throws.
And I honestly, if I'm being honest with everybody, that, in all due respect, you can hate me all you want for this. I can't fucking stand Marvel.
What?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest. I just see, we're learning about each other live here on the first inaugural pilot episode.
I like it because it's really, in my opinion, the movies are made well.
They are. I will definitely say that. They are definitely made well.
They're good popcorn movies. They're fun. It gives me something to look forward to.
To be honest, the foundational root of my displeasure with it, or the fact that I don't have any fucking clue what's going on in them.
Yeah.
Because I haven't kept up with them. And, like, I'm so far back. I'm like, I know they're all friends, but, like, I don't know, like, the little intricacies of their relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm not that emotionally invested in it. So when Endgame comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, I know all those guys, but I know nothing about them.
I saw that day one.
Oh, yeah, I could.
You could tell.
I could tell. Yeah, it was pretty apparent.
Yeah, I'm a dork.
I was watching some Stephen King shit on HBO Max the other day. The Outsider, And it was started out really good, and then it like a little, and like I'm now at the middle part where it's not good, but I feel guilty and I want to finish it.
Hold on. Are you the kind of person that watches a movie or a film and doesn't finish it? You like pause it and watch it in like 30-minute chunks?
Depends on how engrossing it is.
Oh my god, how can you do that?
Well, this is a series.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a movie. I'm gonna say like if you're
No,
gonna like
usually I can knock a movie out. I fall asleep a lot during movies because I watch them at night. And
Yeah.
I try not to, but I do a lot. And movies are pretty good when they're good, but like they have to be engrossing. Like honestly, like you might laugh at this. The last time I was truly engrossed in a film and was like, I want more of that shit in my veins
What
right
was
now,
it?
was Cloud Atlas.
that's an old like 2000 something
Yeah,
sci-fi
it's an old
movie.
Wachowski Day movie.
Oh, they're not the Wachowski brothers anymore. They're just the
they're
Wachowskis.
Day, as I assume that's how they want to be referred to. I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. But yeah, that movie was great. That movie really got me. It was so well done with like the way the music played through it and the notes kind of escalated, and then like, oh, who souls who? And it was all. And then
I've
really
never
like taken psychedelics and watching Speed Racer. Woo!
Really?
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, you remember
Okay.
Speed Racer?
Oh, I know Speed Racer. I didn't see the movie though.
Oh yeah, the Wachowskis did.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the Wachowskis, right?
Yeah, and it's just like super like eye candy, like bright colors, and it's great to do mushrooms, which I have some. I think we're gonna do them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to fast before I do mushrooms. I feel like doing them on a clean tummy is really critical.
So why it hits you harder?
Hits you hard, not necessarily hits you harder, but like I feel like the old mushrooms have a tendency to really clog up the old system.
Oh, the stink house.
Yeah. So like the cleaner it is down there, it's good. Now on acid, I like to fast too, but once I get really trippy dippy on acid, I like to eat a bunch of candy and watch cartoons.
I like to swim.
You're a swimmer.
That
seems dangerous. That is not recommended on this show.
The last time that
Jason has experienced Psychonaut.
last time I did it.
Do not take acid and swim.
Yeah, I swam a lot back in the day, so I would say I'm a good swimmer. I was also in Arkansas, and this river was very, 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 very dirty, and it was overflowing. So there were a lot of like metal camping like grills and things. So it's very dangerous, as I guess what I'm getting at. But yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was great.
Nice. And you cycle a lot now?
I'm trying to. I want to hit 500 miles this summer.
Nice.
That's my goal.
Acid and cycle? I find that to be a lot of fun.
I've never tried. I don't think that I would want to do acid anymore after this last time.
Oh.
It was a lot.
Intense.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't the worst,
How
but
many did you do?
just like a tab and a half. But it was probably the best acid. I think it's the first time I've ever actually done real acid.
Paper or was it
Oh, it was paper.
paper?
Yeah.
Very nice. I enjoy acid. I like to do a bunch of it. At a single time. Like, I did 2 gel tabs recently at Red Rocks. Which
Yeah.
was opened last week in our beautiful state of Colorado. Or 2 weeks. I guess about 3 weeks ago.
Who'd you go see?
Lotus, local jam band.
Okay.
They're out of Denver, Colorado originally. And
Shout out Lotus.
They're
We're
really
gonna
fun.
we're gonna get them on the pod too.
Yeah, we're getting everybody on the podcast. Everyone is welcome. Although currently booked is just Tom DeLonge and, of course, LeBron James. We're going to see if we can't get them to hang out together in the green room, actually.
I would love to see the two of them interacting with each other.
Yeah. Tom DeLonge will be like, so I heard you're in Space Jam. That movie's about aliens.
Do you want to hear about me talk about aliens?
Yeah. We've got all these materials that I haven't shown anybody yet, but it's cool, man.
It's
cool.
It's gonna. I can't wait until we get LeBron James on this show.
I don't know if he's going to be able to fit in this apartment, to be honest with you.
You don't think so?
It's a small apartment. The green room doubles as my bathroom, and
I mean, I don't know if
he can make his own pot of coffee and take a shit at the same time in the green room.
I don't know if he could fit his ego in here. I think that's the only thing that wouldn't fit.
I think he kind of does it. It's not like he's a bad basketball player, you know?
I don't think very
You're a
highly.
big sports guy, aren't you, Jason?
I like hockey and football are my two sports.
Are we getting Aaron Rodgers in Denver?
Is
that happening?
I'm gonna make one statement real quick. Any Denver Broncos fan that thinks that Aaron Rodgers is coming to the fucking Broncos is delusional.
What if John Elway puts blowjobs on the table?
I don't know. I mean, he fucked things up with Olivia Munn. So
John Elway was boinking Olivia Munn?
No, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. See, I don't follow football. I follow MMA a bit. But so like Aaron Rodgers was boinking Olivia Munn, who I find to be beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Since I was in high school. Apparently, she does not age. But so they were boinking.
They're not
boinking anymore.
They are no longer boinking. She like kind of like subtweeted him, said like, "Oh yeah, like one guy that I
do keep up with Twitter beef.
I do, yeah. I love Twitter, dude.
The people love Twitter beef.
I do too. There's nothing. My buddy Getz loves to talk shit on Twitter to just random strangers, and he only does it in like, I don't know. He'll do it for like an hour long once a month, and it's the most entertaining time on Twitter every month. Do you interact
with any famous people on there? Because we're gonna need to leverage it for marketing purposes if you do.
Martellus Bennett, tight end that was on the Pats. He and I would talk movies sometimes on Twitter, which was pretty cool.
Nice. You should DM him immediately.
I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, does he really? Oh, you guys are buddies. Look at that.
I mean, he's not. I don't think he's gonna respond, but I'm gonna do it.
Why would he respond? Because he wants to get in on the ground floor of the next groundbreaking podcast, The State of Wayne, with producer Jason Lewinsky.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I get pissed off when people.
No. I've had two.
Lieski.
Yeah,
I got closer the second time.
I've had two people my entire life be able to say it correctly the first time around. I'm 30 years old. I don't give a shit. It's all good.
I wonder if I'm in this podcast demographic. Am I a 30-year-old white guy with not a whole lot going on that needs shit to listen? Yes, you're in the right spot. You're here. You made it.
We're kind of an all ages podcast.
Yeah, well, that might come back to bite us.
Oh, we're not for anyone who's not allowed to listen to it. Don't listen to it.
We're gonna make sure the strippers have documented a proof of age.
Yes.
And we're gonna keep them on a still, like every time it switches to her.
Can we? Oh, we could put the
driver's license.
Yeah, we could
put the name blocked out with the date of birth.
We could put the driver's license up on the TV.
Yeah. With all the stalker information.
Well, I mean, we'll
block that out.
But the only thing we'll show.
You gotta work on your producer skills, so you can throw things up there and you can switch cameras. Because we're gonna get a camera. We're gonna reveal this big, beautiful bastard's face.
I've got an idea for this thing. We could just all we need to do is get like a little cheap little.
Oh look, it comes on.
Oh,
can you see it on the camera there? Did it go dark?
Yeah, it kind of sells it. I can't believe that has it. Should we start over and keep that on instead?
No. We'll just chalk it up as a unforced error for the podcast.
So
sorry about the stuttering, folks. So there's little bits of cocaine lodged in between the neurons of my brain.
So can we got to put the stripper's driver's license on there, but not put their name or their picture or their driver's license number, just their address or their email address.
I feel like that. Well, their OnlyFans account, I feel like, is the appropriate thing.
Can we have a little ticker to be like who's like the top?
Yeah, whatever. There you go. Now we're getting creative. We'll give them 10% of the super chats when Facebook, or not Facebook. Well, I guess they're all going to kick us off eventually.
Yeah.
But I do tell me what you think about this idea. This is something I want to do. I do want to do this million subscribers in one day March, where we pick one day in the future where we're slowly building groundswell popularity.
Yeah.
And then we're my birthday, September 26th, 2021, where 1 million subscribers in one day. Just where everybody just waits, and in one day everybody subscribes.
Oh, so you're saying you don't want anyone to be subscribed?
No, I want them to be subscribed, but I want to have a day where there's just a mass influx of hundreds of thousands. It's kind of like a marketed thing where you build underground hype.
Okay.
And they're like 1 million one day, and you
Can-
try to break 1 million subscribers in one day.
Can everyone unfollow and then refollow so that way they can feel like they're part of the
I don't
march?
know how it works. I don't know how it works. Let's build up that underground buzz. Let's make... once we hit 30 downloads, we'll start, swinging for the fences.
I'll make some flyers and we could put them up downtown.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we might do that, but just tell your friends, honestly. Like, you have access to that, successful millennial class. See, I hang out with comics and they're just so bitter and not fun. The people like the Kelsey and like the mutual friends we have, and the Bretts and the Heathers and the whatnots and the Michaels and the Jens. Like, those people are fun people. That's the demographic I want to hit. There's a lot more of those people than there are hopelessly desperate comedians that are very talented existing in the Denver community. That are very talented, but also very desperate and not fun to be around, but talented.
Do people get upset when you tell when
People get upset when I just happen, when I exist.
Same here, bud.
Which is kind of like, not what I'm not going for. I'm gonna. Can you grab a natural light and I'll go on a little soliloquy here.
There you go, bud.
Oh, there it is. Looky there. Thank you. Look at me running through them. Producer there. Well, he's still learning the equipment. He's still learning his.
The phone fell.
Yeah, the phone.
The phone fell.
The phone. I hate the phone. And I hate the people it makes me obligated to talk to. I don't hate them. I really don't hate them. I just forgive them for they know not. It was really the best thing Jesus ever said. And then I think somewhere in there when the Catholic Church got rid of it, he was like, also try mushrooms. You should probably try psychedelic mushrooms at some point in your life. I feel like they are helpful to finding out who you are. But then again, you hear all this shit about psychedelics, and they're like, oh yeah, no, bro. Psychedelics are going to make you really see things. Psychedelics are going to make you figure things out, man. And all of those people with about a 90% accuracy rating are complete and total dickheads. All of them. They've never figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, man, I go to Bonnaroo and I just do mushrooms, man. Or like, I'm a what's the one in fucking the desert? But man, we go to Burning Man, and we just get a better picture on life, man. And none of those people are fun to hang out with.
They're all really rich though.
Yeah, well, I mean that being the underlying thread, but also like I used to hang out with in high school. We met some rich kids from across the river. We lived up. It's very country,
So hold on.
very country song.
On one side of the river is the what? The Atkin River?
The Yadkin.
Oh, the Yadkin.
Yadk, the mighty Yadkin River.
So if you swim across the river to go hang out with the rich kids, do you get like rocks thrown at you?
Those were the suburban kids, and we were like the country farm kids.
Oh, the country farm kids are more fun.
Hey, everybody here likes cocaine and booze, so like we started hanging out. It was fun. We need to find common ground like that again, people. Those kids went to college. None of my friends did. I was friends with some of those. I banged the homecoming queen.
Were you the homecoming king?
No.
Was this homecoming night too?
No, it wasn't homecoming night. She had won it at some point, and she was from across the river, chick.
So you swam across the river and you banged out the home.
Swim across the river. There was a bridge. We weren't. This wasn't Somalia. This was North Carolina.
I feel like if you did swim across the river, that might have like proven your worth a little bit more too. She's like, ooh, wow, look at you swam across the Yadkin.
Yeah, but that's dangerous, especially when you're all hopped up on cocaine and fucking Four Locos. The old ones with wood grain alcohol. You remember those?
I unfortunately never got to do an old classic Four Loko.
Missed out.
I really did.
I have never had a substance that could reliably make me wake up in a driveway. Every time I would pass out outside because it was like 18, 19, going to a lot of house parties.
Yeah.
And shit. I would reliably wake up in a front yard or a driveway if I drank Four Loko. Just sent a signal to my brain. It was like, you belong here in way of traffic.
Just take a nap on the pavement.
Yeah.
So would you wake up because you said North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
So I would assume that it would be very hot very early in the morning. So would you just wake up sweating your balls off?
Yeah, pretty much stuck to the pavement. Oh. Peel my. Oh, that was terrible.
Did they have like
We didn't have paved driveways in Yankton. It was all dirt. It was all dirt driveways.
Slept in the dirt.
Yeah, it was either that or inside a single wide trailer.
That really does kind of give a new meaning to the term dirt nap.
Yeah, well, Four Locos, man.
I really like, if I could ever get a substance that doesn't exist anymore, like, you know, get like a Crystal Pepsi kind of thing, I would.
On three?
What?
On three. Because I have mine. Let's
okay.
do it on three. All right,
One.
I'll count us down. 1, 2, 3.
Four Loco. Oh, okay. Your answer is a lot better than mine. Your answer is a lot. But can I change my answer?
No.
Can we try it? Okay. I'll count it down. 1, 2, 3. Quaaludes.
There
all right.
We go. Now we're all on the same page. I don't know what they're supposed to feel like. I don't have any credible people that I know over the age of 50 now that can tell me what they were all about. It's an old man's drug, but it seems like a fun one. They stopped making them for a fucking reason, I guess.
My only real, there was a video game back in the day where you could take Quaaludes.
Ooh.
I don't remember what it was called.
Duke Nukem?
No, it wasn't the Duke Nukem Rules though.
That's real.
No, and then Wolf of Wall Street are the only two things that I think I've ever like. And then obviously I went down like a Google hole where I was reading about old drugs. What?
Got into disco once upon a time. The Bee Gees and like that whole era, the whole like 70s. Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
We're doing a lot of Quaaludes.
Stomping around like the big like light up floors.
Oh, I guess all sorts of fucking shenanigans, bell bottom pants, disco balls. I mean, what else?
I don't know if you.
Hair?
I don't know if you. Well, I kind of got long hair, but I don't know if you noticed. I'm wearing bell bottoms.
Reasonably long hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hair is just long. Got the.
You look kept.
Thank you. Well, not
that you people at home can.
I kind of want to wear a mask, so it's just always kind of a mystery. but I gave my full name and my social media handle.
A mask that just covers the top half of my face.
Yeah, so it's just a mouth.
Yeah. With 2 eye holes cut out, maybe a little Batman flare thrown in there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But paint it like rainbow and put like no hate on my forehead.
Yeah.
Like NOH8.
Oh,
yep. The letter H and then the number 8, and then just confuse the fuck out of people.
Why? Because you're just gonna hate on everyone.
No. I'm gonna be pretty much silent the entire time.
So that way it's impossible to hate.
Let other people interpret my presence. It's like, what is that guy doing with the Batman rainbow hat on? Covers the top half of his face.
Are you familiar with like the real life superheroes? Like there's one really popular one called Quincy Jones.
Doesn't he get his ass beat all the time?
I think that he ended up getting arrested because of like he was like selling cocaine. But he was like this super rich.
That's the root.
He was a rich guy. And like, I don't know, he would just go around running around the city there was like a whole.
So he was a rich guy.
But
excuse me.
Yeah.
He was a rich guy that went around dressed as a vigilante. He's on the Googles. Rich guy that went around dressed as a vigilante, dressed as a superhero, performing vigilante work, whilst also selling cocaine.
Yeah, it was
at least allegedly selling cocaine. Right?
Yeah.
We'll go with allegedly selling cocaine.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that case is complete. No, Quincy Jones isn't.
Quincy Jones is a music producer.
What the fuck am I thinking about? Let me search real life superhero. Maybe that'll come up.
Yeah, I think they exist in Seattle a lot.
Yes, that's exactly.
Good luck up there, guys.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Gonna be fighting in real life Twitter people up there. Have fun.
Well, you know what we could do is we could dress up like superheroes.
I want to create my own though. I want to be Booze Man.
I want to be Shithead, and I'll just cover myself in shit.
It'd be Lewd Dude.
Lewd Dude.
A Quaalude-based superhero.
Ooh, I like that. That's got kind of a ring to it.
Bring back the Quaaludes. It's a government plot against the expansion of consciousness.
Okay, no. I was incorrect on Quincy. It's Phoenix Jones.
Phoenix Jones. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've heard that name before
Phoenix
on
Jones.
the internet.
That being said, I really wish that I could bring this over, but there's one called Captain Australia, and I think as soon as I go home, I'm probably going to like do a lot of research into this guy because I want to know what the fuck he's all about. This is Can you see it?
I imagine he's about like shrimps on the barbet and like all sorts of Australian.
He looks
like, kangaroos.
He looks old.
Does he have like kangaroo stance?
He's a stay-at-home dad by day, and he's.
There's actually I've actually developed a method that is 100% effective against superheroes.
What's that?
Guns.
Oh.
And
What if they wear body armor? What if they have tactical vests?
More ammo is the answer to that. No, like what a fucking fantasy. I wish I had the time to do this. And I say this as somebody who does open mic comedy. So I know fantasies really well. Like, this is like I get it. Like they're out there. They think they're doing good. It's the show, but like I feel like it's become a bit of a thing. Like I really want to see them. Like I think it would be hilarious actually to watch like one of them like go up to like let's say a 4-figure crack deal. And be like, no, sir, not on my streets, and just do whatever fucking superhero shit they do. And then just take a fucking 9mm pistol whip, plop, straight to the jaw. I feel like that's the only real likely outcome. Now if they can shoot fireballs and shit out of their hands, that would also be awesome. But I don't think they can.
Okay, I'm going back to what we talked about earlier about the laser beam eyes and shit. I want to be able.
You want the super.
No. I want to be able to shoot fireballs out of my hands though.
Don't we all?
That'd be fucking awesome. Be able to do a Hadouken in real life.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick.
But until then, Glock makes a pretty good alternative. Sponsor us, Glock. We'll take it.
I'll reach.
You might not get that second camera.
I'll reach out to Glock on Twitter right now.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna wreck it. We'll run it through a filter.
I'll do it on my burner. I'll do it on.
To work on Wednesday. Is this you? No.
It's not me.
No. It's good. I don't want to have to buy another camera.
That's why I'm saying that's why it could be kind of like the anonymous. Maybe I'll just dress up like Captain Australia though, because I don't know. He sounds pretty good. And he
you do an Australian accent, mate.
Good day, mate.
Is that all you got?
No, that's not all I got.
Park your car in the driveway here and just come up and be all in my grill.
All right, that's pretty good. Maybe you should be Captain Australia, and I'll be like New Zealand lad.
I feel like I could have played Kano in the most recent Mortal Kombat film.
I didn't watch that film. Is it good?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Caught a lot of hate online.
Yeah.
From you humans out there, but you know how the internet can be. I thought there were definitely some criticisms about the film. I felt like it's a short runtime to put a lot of lore into.
Yeah.
But, it was good. I enjoyed it. I look forward to the sequel that I know will happen and that we all know will happen because nobody's creative anymore.
That's true.
Creativity's dead.
I will say I'm a big fan of the Alien franchise.
I like Prometheus a lot.
That was the movie that I was going to say when you said that Cloud Atlas was the last good movie that you saw.
I like
Prometheus, that was probably my favorite recent movie theater experience. Like, I don't know, fucking 8 years ago.
Ridley Scott, look at all this hidden imagery, isn't it cool with the Christmas trees and the whatnot and the Lucifer and the Lightbringer, yada 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 yada. It's a great movie though. I enjoyed it.
It's a great flick. That was a really fun one to be really, really stoned at the movie theater.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the movie theater?
Oh yeah.
I saw Interstellar in IMAX.
Me too.
Pretty cool.
I took like I don't know, like 40 milligrams of edibles and then went and saw that, and I was fucking blown away the whole time. And my dad hated it. He fucking hated it.
What is the time dilation?
I think he fell asleep.
Makes sense. Where are we at on time there on the old?
We are at about 49 minutes.
49 minutes. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there for the pilot episode. We're going to try and put more work into this, everybody. We know that was disappointing. We know you're probably underwhelmed.
I'm just disappointing in general.
Well, your voice is actually surprisingly good.
Is it really?
Yeah, I feel like it's a good compliment to my ranty, high-pitched Irish ramblings.
Look at us. Look at us. A Polak and a fucking Irishman hanging out here drinking natural light seltzers. Aloha Beaches.
The classiest of drinks. That's how I attract women. I just like, hey baby, you want to come drink some natural light seltzers?
You know what women really love is when you just bring out natty daddies. You just have like a 24
like, oh
case.
Oh my god, I remember when I was a freshman in college. And we went to the frat house, and then I don't remember anything.
Because they were drinking natty daddies.
We paid for it, and now we're here. Oh, look at us. We're already irritating everybody. Guys, Jason Liensky?
Can this be like an ongoing thing where you never say my last name right? No. I find it funny as shit.
Is it endearing?
It's fucking awesome.
That's what I go for. Like that fucking endearing asshole. He's so lovable. Look at him. Look at him go.
All right, so try it one more time.
Okay, I'm good. It's not. I know it's not Liensky, and I know it's not Lewinsky. Linsky?
That's close.
Liensky.
That's what you just said. Yep. Lenski, that's it. Jason Lenski.
Jason Lenski. Okay. Jason Lenski. Guys, he's new. He's great. I love him. This is going to be fun. This is our inaugural episode. I, of course, am Wayne McCracken. You can find me at Wayne Taculus on Twitter. I can't even remember the fucking YouTube channel. But you're here, so subscribe and like it. What was your Twitter again, Jason?
It's at Lajewski, so LAJUICEKEY.
Look at him go. We're going to get famous, guys. This, like, within 10 episodes, if we don't have a legitimate sponsor, I'm going to off a cat. Guys.
Not my cat.
A cat. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to off anything. It's a false threat.
You know what would be kind of dope, though, for the LeBron James episode?
Oh, yeah.
Is if we kill the cat on... Can we get like a fat head of LeBron, like a cardboard cutout of LeBron back there?
You know, we got a limited square footage. But yes, I feel like we can put a non-square footage taking up print on the wall.
That'd be tight.
At some point. Guys, I'm Wayne McCracken. This is the state of Wayne. Guys, we'll see you in a couple days, I guess. We're still figuring out the production schedule. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
It's fun.
That was pretty good. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was good. That was fun shit, man.
Good times.
Alright, so I hit the pause button. So now record and play aren't on. None of the play, record, or stop lights are on. And it shows the time here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 50. I mean, that really felt pretty easy. This is an hour in Australia, by the way. He looks fucking awesome.
I gotta take a test now. Hold on, I'll show you the buttons here in a second. What actual time is it?
It is about 5 to 8. Is this an all-in-one computer? Fuck. Wait, are you a gun guy? You a gun guy? You like shoot guns?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a 223 on me anymore.
I just noticed all the same munition.
Yeah, it's just hanging around. It's like a desk ornament, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to remember exactly. Okay, so that's recorded at 51.
Yep.
And then all this over here.
Let's press those off.
So. Oh, put some marks on there. So yeah, I think.
So that's it.
I really did. Yeah, I think you just.
Just pop the SD card out the back.
Yeah.
This is a fucking cool ass all-in-one. Here, I'll get out of your way.
No, you're all good, man. Make yourself, yeah.
Oh, it's a touchscreen too?
Yeah. Project. The most recent one.
That'll be today? No, that's not today.
It's off, yeah. Track 01, because it's separate tracks. I'm sure it's the right one. I'm probably just picking it from back.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Nice, dude.
And so, like, what I'll do, take these 2 tracks. Over here, got some shit open. Open up this.
Yeah, so in Audacity.
Yeah, and then I'll merge them.
Okay. I'm familiar with Audacity.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I told you this. I do IT shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know you're hyper computer literate.
I know a couple of things about computer machines.
They're weird. Yeah, here's all of my AWS flashcards.
No. Kubernetes.
Yeah, all that fun shit. SQL.
Jesus. I haven't seen a flashcard in so long.
Oh, dude, that's the best way to learn.
DDoS. Damn, dude. You did not fuck around getting this cert.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
Do we need to hit anything on this?
Oh, yeah.